Hi, I'm Taj Michael, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another review. We're reviewing the Hammond Collection Mussaurus and the Hammond Collection Troodon. I got these both for Christmas, so I figured why not do a review on them. So let's get right into it. So first the boxes. Here's the front of both boxes. And I gotta say something about this box art because that's just a Velociraptor. They photoshopped a Velociraptor and called it a Troodon instead of just drawing one. I don't know, just a bit lazy. Anyway, here's the sides. Here's the back of the box. Shows the other figures in the wave. I'm getting to Ornitholestes. And here's the other side. There's a little thingy there if you want to read it. Back to the front. So here's the Troodon. So I've had this figure since it first released, and I can say it still holds up. The joints are still nice and tight, they're not loose, and you can still hold a pose. It has great paintwork. There's so many splotches and patterns and stuff all throughout his body. Doesn't go to the tip of tail, but that's fine. I also like how they put these darker spots around the feet and ankles. I don't know why. It just looks cool. And there's also some orange on the back and right at the tip of the snout. The teeth look nice and sharp. They don't look all big and fat like earlier Hammond Collection releases. And the eyes also look nice. They have this weird blind look, and it's kind of creepy. Anyway, about the design of this figure, I think it's a bit weird. They had two options of what they wanted to replicate. They could have replicated the Troodon from the Jurassic World Evolution game or the Jurassic Park Telltale game. Instead, they chose to do neither and just did this, which basically has the proportions of the Jurassic World Evolution one and slightly replicates the colors of the Jurassic Park game one. Not really though. The Jurassic Park game one was more gray. It did have these black splotches and stuff. I think they were more stripy though. And it also had red under the throat right here. Instead, this one has orange, and it's on the snout and the back. So it's a bit odd what they decided to do, but I think it still looks great. So that's the Troodon. Anyway, here's articulation. The mouth opens and closes. The neck can go this far up, this far down. It also, swivels. Not great though. The other part of the neck goes down this far, up this far, and it swivels as well all the way around. Elbows move this much. Let me turn it around. They move this much, and they go down this far. Looks a bit weird when you do that. And the arms have a full rotation. They go out this far, and they go in this far. The legs go all the way around. The knees have this much range and a swivel. The ankles down this far, up this far, and they have a swivel all the way around. And the tail's on a ball joint, and there's a bendy wire. So a few other things. The leg locks into place right here, but the rest of the way it's just loose. It's not that bad. Like, it could still hold its position, but it's just kind of loose. And also the counter shading on the neck, it just stops abruptly. It doesn't continue on. it should go all the way down to the tip of the tail. So yeah, that's the Troodon. And let's move on to the Mussaurus. So here's everything that's included in the Mussaurus box. It has the actual Mussaurus, its tail, and swappable hands. So let's pop the tail on. There. It's a bit difficult, but not that bad. So here's the Mussaurus. It's a nice figure. The joints are tight. Mouth opens. I do think these teeth look a bit weird. Something about them. Maybe that the bottom teeth they look a bit too big. But not bad. The articulation seems good. Okay. So there are a few things that I want to point out. One is that there's no more glass eyes. Now they just paint the eyes on, which I don't really mind, because some of the glass eyes didn't look that great. So far for me, this is a good change. Though there is a chance that they're misprinted, so that could be a downside. But these seem to be printed fine. Yeah, my figure, yeah, they're fine on my figure, which is good, because most of my Hammond collection figures have bad quality control. So glad to have one that's not, like, messed up in some way. And then the other thing is now we have swappable parts. This one comes with swappable hands, because the Mussaurus changed from being a quadruped and being bipedal. So just gotta pop the hands out. It's a bit tight. I don't want to break them. Twist. Alright. I recommend twisting it a bit. So, which one goes on the right side? I'm thinking, I don't know. I just gotta pop in the hand. And there's the other hands. Popped in. So now, you can get it into just a normal bipedal standing position. Like this. So yeah. So my overall thoughts, I like the figure. Oh, and also this is from the Lost World Jurassic Park novel. That's where the species comes from. And from what I know, it's green in the novel, but here it's blue. But I like this color scheme, so I don't really mind. And also there's a lot of different blues everywhere. There's this more green, tealish blue, and then just a light blue. Then there's a slightly darker light blue, which is outlined by a darker turquoise. Yeah. And then there's an even darker blue, which basically blends in with the bluish gray base color, and the same light blue right here. So there's a lot of different blues. The eye is orange and yellow with a black pupil. The inside of the mouth is painted nicely. The roof of the mouth is also painted. And the counter shading starts right about here and goes all the way down right before the tail. And it also is on the legs and the hand. And all the claws are painted, which is nice. Because Troodon doesn't have painted hand claws. And this one does. So I like that. I think out of the entire wave, this one is my favorite in terms of just how it overall looks. Dryosaurus looks better in my opinion with the closed mouth. With the open mouth, I don't like that at all. It kind of looks horrifying. And the Ornitholestes doesn't look like an Ornitholestes, but it just kind of just looks like a generic raptor. So, I like the Mussaurus. Good figure, good articulation. Speaking of, mouth opens, the neck goes up this far, down this far. This part of the neck goes up this far, down this far. Arms go out this far and inwards about this much. Elbows. And then there's wrist joints, which I really like. Gives us more articulation. Goes up this far. Down about that far. Let me try with the other hands. Because the other ones, it goes up about this much and down this much, so it goes down more. Yeah. And then legs get a full rotation, or do they? No. It's getting stuck right here. So they go back that far and forward. Yeah, I get stuck here at the same location. And then the knees, that much range, and they swivel. Oh yeah, and the elbows swivel too. And the ankle part right here moves and swivels. I wish there was a joint right here, which would have been nice. Because the other figures get that. They also have another joint right there, but this one doesn't. And then the tail's on a ball joint and a bendy wire. It's in the tail as well. So yeah. So this is a great figure out of the wave. One of the best. And yeah, that's kind of all I got to say about it. Good articulation. I like how it looks. I like the colors. And yeah, the swappable hands little thingy is used well. So that's Mussaurus. That's the Mussaurus and the Troodon. And that's going to be it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.